He's telling the honest truth. But that man's being honest. Hey, he ain't lying. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
What's up, everybody? Oh, yeah, I want to thank y'all who are viewing right now. Your viewership is so highly appreciated, man. And if you are one of my subscribers, y'all already know y'all one of the ones. Y'all the ones that keep this thing popping, and I could not thank you enough. Cannot thank you enough. But if this is your first time, then welcome. Something must have caught your attention, so hopefully I can keep it. This is No Cap Fragrance Reviews, where I give it to you 100% of the time. I give it to you straight, no chaser, no cap, just like some of my testers. And hey, I am excited about this one. Y'all saw the thumbnails. Y'all know what we jumping into today. And it is none other than a fragrance by one of our peers in the fragrance community. A guy that I fuck with, a guy that I've spoken on so many times, a guy that is half responsible for most of this collection right now. And that is none other than McNeeb from Aromatix. So yeah, he has a fragrance that he worked with Sphinx with to creatively direct, is what he said and everything. And I've been wanting to get my hands on it for a minute. I actually, a few months ago, reached out to Neve, like when my channel was starting to grow and everything, reached out to him on Instagram and was like, because I hadn't seen many people reviewing him. And I'm like, hey, man, you doing something different right now. I feel like the people are kind of hating on the movement that you're making and no one's, actually talking about it. So I wanted to, fuck with him. I wanted to check it out. Now, basically was saying if he wanted to shoot me a sample so I could discuss it on the channel. Said he would, said he was going to talk to Sphinx, and I gave him my address and everything, but I never received nothing. And I'm not tripping on that. It's all good. I told him, I understand, bro, you busy, and hey, whatever happened, happened. But needless to say, I have purchased one from the site, which is what I do anyway, and we are going to get into this Kokonut Daiquiri by Sphinx and directed by Neeb. So let's see what we get before we jump into the note breakdown. Let me get 2 sprays on there. Okay. Right off the blast. Very fruity, very sparkling. Sparkling fruit soda vibes, like tropical, yes. Like some pineapple. Very, very sugary sweet, but not cloying, like a little green. Maybe some type of melon or something here. I mean, I know he's talked about it being, it's called Kokonut Daiquiri. Is it boozy? I mean, it could almost smell like a drink that you would get on the beach. Nice little fruity Fat Tuesday drink. But it's very pleasant. Yeah, but it's not overly coconut to me. You know what I'm saying? It's not really giving off, and I'm glad about that. I mean, coconut is cool, but I guess there's hints of it is perfectly mixed with some of the other notes in here, and we're going to go into those notes right now. So let's do that. So the chords of Kokonut Daiquiri are sweet, citrus, vanilla, coconut, fruity, musky, powdery, rum, woody, and amber. All right. You know what, y'all? I'm getting some, I'm sorry, I went away from the notes, but I'm smelling it. And I'm getting Herbal Pura vibes also. Let's put it right here. Yeah, that's interesting. All right, let's get into the notes. Let's see what they consider this. This fragrance is Kokonut Daiquiri line stuff notes. Normally they'll say like an ambery, woody, but they don't even say that on here. So anyway, the notes are in the top: lime, coconut, mandarin orange, bergamot, and orange. Middle notes of fruits: ylang-ylang, apple, hibiscus, and jasmine, with base notes of vanilla, sugar, rum, and amber. Okay. Oh, this is good, but this is very familiar. Very familiar. I mean, it's an herbal pure vibe, but this. Let's see. What do they compare it to? Because Neeb has spoken on like some things that, kind of in the the LeBeau type thing and all that, but I don't really get that from this. More of a herbal pure sweetness and all that good stuff. Let's see what they say. Yeah, that's interesting. So, says it reminds you of Creed Virgin Island water. Okay, let me dive a little deeper into this, y'all, and I will get back to y'all. It's going to be quick for y'all, but I'll be back. I want to grab something. All right, what's up, Fragrance family? We back. And so, hey, let me say this. Let me start off by saying this. I do fucks with Neeb. That's why I got the whole hat on, got the colors. I don't have a Bulls hat, but this was for Aromatix, talking about Kokonut Daiquiri, so I came ready. And let me say this. I just came right back to y'all, but it's been about an hour or so that I actually, stopped this or whatever. Now let me say, this is a great fragrance. Has good projection. I can tell it's going to last a while. Even on Fragrantica, it says long, long, moderate, but it definitely, I can tell it's going to be a nice performer. Now, I did have a shocking discovery. So when I stepped away, it was because, like I said, it compared this fragrance to Creed's Virgin Island water. And I knew that I had smelled this before. And not only that, but I went to go grab my English Laundry Tahitian Waters, which is one of the ones that they say the notes are very close to Creed's Virgin Island water as well. And I wanted to compare it to Kokonut Daiquiri. Now, let me say this. First off, the notes of Creed Virgin Island water and Kokonut Daiquiri are virtually identical. Only difference is there's no ginger in Kokonut Daiquiri, and there's no apple listed in Creed's Virgin Island water. So what does that tell me? This Kokonut Daiquiri is an inspired by twist, almost clone of Creed's Virgin Island water. It is simply sweeter than Creed's Virgin Island water. This is very similar to Creed's Virgin Island water, but it is a little bit more aldehydic, and the florals kick up a little more in this one as in Creed's Virgin Island water, and this one has a sweeter take with the apple and the fruity notes or whatever. Now also it's very similar to Herbal Pura, and which that's a good thing. We enjoy Herbal Pura. Why am I mentioning this though? Okay, a little while back, Ash was speaking on fragrance reviewers that collaborate with these fragrance companies and claim to creative direct, but actually the company is just presenting them with an already made fragrance, and they're just tacking their name onto it to push it to us because their name holds water. So, of course, it's just like anything. I mean, it's just like Michael Jordan didn't create Gatorade, but, hey, you can push this product. So that's okay if you are honest about it. So I really think I've heard Neeb say that this was something he creative directed with Sphinx and this is that and all that kind of stuff. And the reason why I'm calling bullshit on it, y'all, is simply because we watch Neeb and Aromatix, and we know your name is Aromatix for a reason. I mean, you like aromatic fragrances, whether it be with sage, lavender, things that push or whatever. There is zero aromatics in here. Even Fragrantica, when they talk about Kokonut Daiquiri, they don't say aromatic, fresh, spicy, any of that. The closest thing is the ginger that's in there, and it just gives it a little sparkling effervescence. Not really an aromatic push. We know you like orris. We know you like oud. None of this is present in a fragrance that is your brainchild. And I really don't think you would creative direct a clone. I know you love clones. I know you have brought us the clones like, hey, you find the clones for us, brother. But I don't think that your fragrance would be a clone. You even talk about, I've heard you say, wait a minute, did they clone Coconut Daiquiri? Oh, as long as they're not cloning mine, like joking around, when your fragrance is a clone, brother. So, hey, I want y'all to, hey, don't beat me up for putting y'all on the truth that that's what this smells like. That's what it is. It's a great version of it, probably better. It smells better than Tahitian waters, and I would say it smells better than the Creed version out of the water. So it's not a matter of this isn't a good fragrance. Is it maybe a little overpriced? I mean, it's because we don't want to pay that. I mean, it's like right at $200 probably for, I think, 50 ml or something. So yeah, slightly. But he didn't go stupid like Jeremy Fragrance when his first came out. At least, you know, Jeremy did creative direct those. So as far as we know. But it's decently priced. So I would say this, you know, I'll give out this decant for like $29 using this code. So if you want to, you know, get your nose on it, like I said, it is good and it's a great summertime fragrance or whatever, then I would say do that because it's definitely a nice fragrance. I won't be buying a 50 ml bottle and paying that much for it. No, I'm not going to do that. But I do enjoy it and look forward to seeing what it does and everything. But I felt compelled to let y'all know what's really the truth about this fragrance. That's what we do here. So, hey, I'm not going to beat a dead horse and everything. So, that's it for Coconut Daiquiri, man. If you've lasted this long, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family so you won't miss none of this great content. If you like to hear it the way it is, and that's like the truth, I tell it like it T.I. is, then this is where you need to be. But until the next one, y'all know the vibes.